We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fantasy. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello Aromas, this is Aromie here and welcome back to our life beginning in always. We are here enjoying our pretzels now since we are balloon hand free. So that's exciting. After a time you finish your pretzel, you were done before Cove. It was boring not having anything to do. You pulled on the string of your balloon to bring it down to your level. Then you held the dolphin in your hands, manipulating it to make it look like it was jumping through the air. If you turned to face towards the beach, it almost looked like it was swimming in the waves like a real dolphin. A laugh came from your side. When you glanced back at Cove, he had left the remaining part of his pretzel in the wrapper, and he was gripping his dolphin too. Mine's name is Merryweather. He's the prince of the dolphins. Oh, that's so royal. Mine's name is Splash. They star in the movies. Mine's name is Cherry. She's actually an alien. Mine's name is Sam. They're just a regular dog. No, I'm going for Merryweather. What's yours? Cove considered this question, placing the balloon against the table and resting his free arm across it in contemplation. It's... With a loud pop, the balloon exploded into ribbons. What the hell? Oh no! For a second, all Cove did was gape in shock like you, then his cheeks puffed up, squinting his eyes, and he saw tears start to glisten. Oh no, that is so sad!
Chico!
Oh, I'm so sorry! I didn't even know his voice actor changed the tone to my name either, because when I I recorded my name down so then they could listen to it, they gave me a copy of it, but it was only the very first one, which was just him plainly saying my name, not like him saying it so sadly. Oh, I'm sorry. You made a joke. You offered to find Alexander. You offered to give Cove your balloon. Wait, he named the balloon Alexander? That quick? You can have my balloon. You can have my balloon. Don't cry. You quickly pulled the knot around your wrist loose and passed your balloon over to Cove. It wasn't the same color, but you hoped Cove would accept it anyway. Here, you can have this one. Cove sniffled, a lone tear running down his cheek. No, I don't want to take yours from you. Then we're sharing. It's your turn to hold it. Really? Yeah, it's okay. Did it pop because of the heat? Maybe? Cove accepted the balloon delicately, probably to make sure this one didn't pop like the other. Thanks, Michiko. You're welcome. You've got me the crab keychain. Come on, man. We gotta share. Seeing him like that felt much better than keeping the dolphin for yourself. The passing of Cove's balloon was the last major event of your adventure. In the end, the two of you headed back late that afternoon. You separated on the beach, and while Cove went straight home with his brand new sand pail in hand, you decided to sit for a while. You watched the waves in the sunset, fiddling with your new keychain. Another summer day was drawing to a close. It had been great going around with Cove. You hoped to do it again, but next time you wished nothing would happen to make him cry. I mean, I had no control over that. Did I? Did I have a control over the balloon popping? I don't think so. Oh, Treasure, Ghost, Library, Runaway, and Sleepover. So these are like DLCs that you could get. Ooh. Alright, well, we're gonna go to the next one, which is Grown Up. Which I'm guessing we're gonna be playing Grown Up. One sweaty summer day, you're sitting in your living room with Cove. His dad dropped him off earlier. It had been too hot to go outside in the afternoon, at least according to Mommy. So your sister was starting to get impatient, waiting for her golf class that evening. What the hell, sister? The three of you hadn't done much, but then a light came to Lizzie's eyes. Having an idea gave her a new wave of energy. Since we're inside, we should be adults. They don't play outdoors anyways. Wow. Kind of true. Why? I said why, and it'll be fun, obviously. What do they do inside that we don't? Besides, use the phone a lot. Play games. Record. As I'm doing right now. Excluding a small huff, Lizzie decides to ignore Cove. Michiko, what do you think? Do you want to? Cove said it. That doesn't sound fun. I'm sure we could come up with something else. I don't know. I want to. I kind of want to. It's fun. To play like house and all that. I want to. You do? Seriously? Yeah. Hooray! Okay, let me think. What do I want to be? Satisfied that neither of you were about to bail on her, Lizzie thought over her options while you watched. After a few seconds, she clapped her hands together and beamed, apparently having settled on something without asking either of you. Okay, I'm gonna be a professional golfer. Okay, sis. Michiko, you and Cove can be a beach volleyball player, a gymnast, or a tennis player. Why can't we pick anything we want? Because I have a fun idea, that's why. And we had to play sports as adults? Yep. But there's other kinds of sports too. It isn't the same. What do you think, Michiko? Don't those choices sound super cool? You want to be that, huh? I don't like any of that. Isn't there anything else we can be? Nope, come on, just decide already. Knowing Lizzie wouldn't let this go anytime soon, you sighed. Ko was not impressed with Lizzie's attitude, though he didn't bother talking more about it for now. He thought over the list of possibilities: beach volleyball, gymnastics, or tennis. Out of all of them, you prefer to play tennis. That's the closest thing to badminton, so yes, that was clearly the top option. I guess I'll be a tennis player. Alright, how about you, Cove? I'll be a tennis player with Michiko. Aw, you're gonna be my rival then. Or my teammate. You guys can't be the same thing. That's not how it works. You didn't say that. The rule was picking from the list. You can't keep adding more. Lizzie looked at the two of you, then shook her head, resigned to losing this battle, but not the war. Fine, you're both tennis players, but you're not on the same team because there's only one. That's what I assumed. Rivals. The Olympic team. What? We're Olympic athletes who just compete in the Olympics. That's really specific. That's what makes it fun. Anyway, I won all the gold medals and people are calling me the next Mickey Wright. Who's that? It doesn't matter if you know who she is. It's a golf thing. You guys won medals too. Your team placed at silver. It's more real if we're not all first place. Okay. Silver sucks. I don't want silver. I'm okay with that. Hey, we can do better than silver. Silver's not bad. Nice. Stay silent. No, we can do better than that. Michiko's right. Lots of people lose at the Olympics. Them's the break. Wait, what? Them's the break? I don't understand. Then you're the one who did, not me. No way, it wouldn't make sense. I'm already practicing my golf game. So, what kind of house do you want to live in? What? Okay, we're moving so quick. What? What's going on? Cove hadn't changed his mind about winning, but in thinking about where he'd live as an adult appealed to him, apparently, because he looked back at Lizzie with some of the anger fading. I'm going to live on the beach. That's kind of boring, we already have that. No, not like the normal houses here with the street on it, right on the sand, by the water. Just like that, all the tension was back. That's not very fun or smart, Cove. You can't live on a bunch of sand and shells. But I want to, and I will. You didn't give out a list of things to pick from this time, so I'm picking that. Why are we even playing pretend if we can't imagine anything? Geez, well, I'm gonna live in a mansion far away from here. I kinda assumed my sister would do that. One with an indoor pool and a place to practice my award-winning golf. Okay, I'm down for the indoor pool, but I don't care about the golf, to be honest. How come you were yelling about mine when your idea is even more impossible? It's not impossible, and it's better than yours. Disagreement always seemed to crop up when the two of them were together, but when it came to the topic at hand, this time you thought, you prefer a mansion? Being on the beach was cooler? You wanted to agree with Lizzie? Cove was right. You were tired of deciding between either of them. Where would I want to live? Adult me, where do you want to live? To be honest, I always wanted to live in the city, not in a mansion. I mean, I always dreamed to have a mansion of my own, but as you think about it, it gets very lonely. I'm not going to choose between either of them. Nope, not picking. You didn't engage with their bickering and instead dreamt up your own dream house. Yep, that's what I'm doing. You can swim whenever you want if you live on the beach. We can still swim anytime we want from where we live now. Being a little closer doesn't mean anything. Says you. The two of them scowled at each other. You're being so unreasonable. You... Are you blushing? Sister, back off. I don't get what you want. This game doesn't make sense. It does. You have to be realistic. I said that. But you're not. You had no idea what to do to make them stop at this point. It seemed like the two of them would just keep working each other up as long as they could. Nothing you'd said so far had kept them from being mad. Thankfully, like a greeting card angel, Mom walked into the room. Okay, so this is Mom. Lizzie, Michiko, it's time to get ready to go. Sorry, you have to leave her already, Cove. Mommy said she'll walk you home so you won't be left in the cold. I can go by myself. But...
Bye.
Okay, bye. There was still a harsh edge to the brief farewell, but you knew it wasn't you he was mad at. Without giving Mom a chance to stop him, Cove stood up and stalked out of the room, shoulders drawn tight. Okay? Worried, Mom turned to look down you and Lizzie. You two were playing nice with our new friend, weren't you? He told the truth. I'm telling on sister. They were fighting, Cove and Lizzie, for the whole time. Your sister's jaw dropped, looking betrayed as Mom put both hands on her hips. Elizabeth! I told you to be kind to him. He's having a hard time right now. Lizzie's mouth closed back up, replaced by a tiny frown. I know, I tried, but he was... No buts. We both know you can show someone a great time when you put your mind to it. We're going to apologize to Cove and his dad over the phone when he gets home from work tonight. Okay, Mom. Good girl. You caught pieces of Lizzie sulking to herself about how it was his fault too, but it was over. Alright, we better get a move on. Let's go, kids. Nolani. Is that Mommy's name? Where did you leave the car keys? Oh, this place is so beautiful. Oh, do you have time? I have time. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, the golf place, right? After a hustle out the door and a long car ride, you spent the twilight hour watching Lizzie hit things with the other girls her age. How old is my sister? She says she's double digits, but she's doing a lot. She's very multitasking in areas that I'm obviously not doing. She didn't know much about golf, but you could tell that she really liked it, so you sat with your moms and tried to puzzle it out. When the sun was out of sight, you got to leave. Instead of going straight home, your moms took the family out to dinner. The whole afternoon had been a bunch of shouting. You hadn't been able to stop, but you could kind of tell that all of this helped Lizzie be less angry. By the time the two of them hung out again, their fight was history. You were glad for that. Oh, that's good. No more fighting? Oh, so it was good I told the truth. Alright. Well, next one is Fireflies. Oh, sis. Why are you looking like that at me? What the hell? You look kind of scary. Alright, tonight we're going to catch fireflies. At this blunt declaration from your sister, you looked up from your macaroni and cheese dinner, eyes lighting up. Oh, you are you? You started eating faster, you looked over at your mom's. Yeah! Hell yeah! You rocked lightly from side to side in your seat, already excited for your after-dinner activity. That's a good idea, Lizzie. Can we, Miss Melody? Oh, what the fuck, Shiloh? It was unusual for Shiloh to still be here. Like always, his mom had to bring him over really early in the morning before her job started. But normally she would have picked him up by now. She called before dinner to let your moms know she'd be late. You didn't hear why. Probably more work things. You thought maybe getting to hang out with Shiloh for longer is what made Lizzie want to keep running outside again. Running around outside. Sorry. I mean, there's fireflies out here too, which is real cute. Or, they're not fireflies actually. They're inside the house. Staying at home and watching TV was never an option for her with guests over. That's why you're pretty sure she'd get your moms to agree. Well, it's already so dark out there. Liz gave Mom the best puppy dog eyes she could, slowly spooning mac and cheese into her mouth while you waited there for their response. Let them go. Nights like this Nights like this don't happen every day. Your parents exchanged a look, then Mom nodded back. Yes. Along with Lizzie's career, you threw. Wait, does the choice of our skin color actually reflect on our parents too? Cause I chose a peachy tone for my character, so, or does it just so happens? Maybe it just so happens. But wait until you finish chewing to say anything, because you knew it was rude to talk with your mouth full. Fine. Just make sure you stay on the hill behind our house, sorry, with all the poppies, okay? Duh, Mom. That's where most of them are. The idea had only just been planted in your head, but you could just picture all the glowing lights spread out in front of you, like the fairies from the bedtime stories Mommy reads sometimes. All too quickly, it became a race to see who could finish their food first. No choking at the dinner table now. That's right. If someone died, we'd have to cancel the Firefly trip after all. Mom said it like a joke, but you knew that they were both telling you kids to slow down. Shiloh did immediately. When you glanced at Lizzie, you saw her still eating faster than she could. Elizabeth? No one is gonna die, sheesh. A knock on the door interrupted Mom before she could no doubt scold her sister. I'll get it. Your big sister jumped out of her seat and ran over to the door, pulling it open without even looking out the window to see who it was. Huh? You shifted in your seat to try and get a glimpse of the unexpected guest. Oh, not Shiloh, Cove! Good evening, Cove. Your mommy had already walked to the door by the time you managed to see past Shiloh's flappy hat. What are you doing here, honey? Being patient and waiting to find out the reason for Cove's visit was difficult. You briefly considered leaving your chair, but when you looked up, there was a small smile on Cove's face directed at you. Oh, so cute. If you try to get down with him watching, you'd trip for sure, or do something else embarrassing, so you decided to just stay put and smile back. Then for a few seconds, Cove said nothing. He only stood there and looked up at your mommy with a face almost like he was considering turning around and leaving. My dad told me to drop this off because I guess he borrowed it from you. Cope took a familiar screwdriver from out of his large side pocket. Eyes not dropped to the floor. We'll lift ours back home when we moved. Great, thanks, bye. Thank you. Here, why don't you come inside for a bit? Lizzie's like, bye. Lizzie crossed her arms and lifted her chin. Cope shrugged, and Mom stood from the table too. This is actually where I'm gonna stop because I just caught the time. Just a neck of time. I still have a little bit more time to record before I have to go out and meet Tyler at his job. So, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
You touch it,